You what? You were the one. I know now, Olivia. I remember. It was you.
I know what you're talking about.
The night that I disappeared, I gave my baby to you. It was you.
I don't know what
The night before I left, I gave Jonathan to you.
No.
And you've been lying to me this whole time. You have my son. You have my child.
I don't.
Just tell me where he is, Olivia. Just tell me.
I can't tell you something I don't know.
Well, I think you do. And I want you to tell me where my child is, or you're not going to leave this place alive. Just talk to me.
There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say.
The night I left, I gave Jonathan to you. I remember it clear as day. You can't deny that.
Your memory's wrong, Reva.
Well, then I'll get Richard, and you can tell him how bad my memory is.
No. All right. All right, your memory is correct.
I gave you my child.
Yes.
Why? I know it was something. I thought Jonathan was in trouble, and I was afraid of something. And I needed your help.
That's right. You needed my help. You asked me for it.
Because
we were friends.
No. I'm asking you what I was afraid of. Oh, never mind. Just tell me what happened to my child.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can. And you will.
Please, I am begging you. Just leave this alone.
Olivia, whatever happened, I'll understand. I wouldn't have given you my child if I didn't trust you, right? I trusted you with his very life. Now you have to trust me, please. Just tell me what happened to my child. Well, either you tell me or you tell Richard. I have to tell Richard.
No, please, Reva, don't.
I have to tell him what you told me.
It won't help. It'll only make things worse.
It's his right.
Please don't.
Jonathan was his son, too.
Please don't do this. Hi, it's me. We've got a big problem. She remembered she gave me the baby. No, I didn't tell her everything.
Didn't I tell you? People are infuriated she's back. The fact that she's not the woman they idolized has them climbing the walls. And this one, Richard's fixation isn't helping either. He hasn't addressed any of the issues in the upcoming election, and he refuses to talk to the press. The country's going to hell. Everything's falling right into our hands. Reva's tragic death at the ball is going to look like a conspiracy of enraged citizens. It's going to be easy to cover up in the fencing disaster.
Look, just forget it, all right? Everything's changed.
What are you talking about?
My dear friend Reva.
What, has she escaped?
No, I wish she had. No, she's become as obsessed with finding Jonathan as Richard. And her determination to remember her past was working. She was putting it all together, Edmund, everything. I was forced to tell her the truth.
You know the truth?
I know everything. So there's really no reason for Reva to stay.
So, let me get this straight. Reva entrusted the Crown Prince, the life of Richard's life, the heir to the throne, to you, and he died in your care.
There was nothing I could do.
It's tragic. But very convenient for you.
What are you talking about, convenient? What are you implying?
Well, your chief rival, handed you the prince's son. A child that will remind him of his beloved wife every day of his life, and in a blink of an eye, he ended up dead.
Do you think I killed him?
No, perhaps he didn't receive the proper treatment.
No, Edmund. I did everything I could.
Yes, but it wasn't enough. Then, with the baby gone and Catherine's memory slowly fading into oblivion, you were there to comfort the bereaved and betrayed Richard, who eventually realized that just how loyal the beautiful Olivia had been all these years.
No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. I would never harm a child. Oh, believe what you want.
Did I say I believed it? No. But imagine how it might look to someone less sympathetic or forgiving.
Olivia! You tell me what happened to my son. Tell me! I'm waiting. Tell me. What happened to Jonathan? Were you there when he took his last breath? Was he in pain? Was he suffering? Did he cry out for Catherine? Did he cry out for me? Did you leave him to be buried there and then come to me without saying a word?
Just stop it.
And how soon after did you come to me? Huh? To comfort my grief? To soothe the pain that I had when I thought that Catherine had taken my son away from me?
She said that his life was in danger.
Oh, and you thought I couldn't protect my own son?
You should have seen how frightened she was.
It's true, Richard.
She said that he needed protection and that I would hear from her again.
But you didn't.
Richard, I tried to find her. I used every international contact we had.
All the while keeping my son hidden from me.
I would change everything today if I could. I would.
How could you? How could you watch me searching for him day after day, week after week, year in and year out? How could you do that for me? Clinging to hope, searching for answers? How?
I was so desperate to tell you I was. But I didn't want to contribute to your heartache. I couldn't stand to see the look in your eyes that I'm seeing right now. It was agonizing for me.
Agonizing, so agonizing that you kept your little secret from me for 6 years. 6 torturous years. You let me cling to the hope that I would find my son again. And all the time you knew that would never happen. Well, and then what? And then what? Then I would accept that, and then we would have a child together?
Richard, that can still happen. We can have that.
No, not when all I feel when I look at you is hatred. Now you tell me. Tell me. Where did you bury my son? Where did you bury Jonathan? Huh?
He's in a beautiful place. The rolling meadow behind my house. Under a beautiful tree. With a view overlooking the ocean. I plan to protect him forever. Richard. I loved him. I loved him too. I did. I loved him and I love you. I love you.
Don't.
I love you. Don't.
Richard.
For me, please. Don't.